programs and random Trekkies. Welcome to another cosplay review. This time we are taking a close look at Hero Within's Star Trek Lower Decks Uniform Tunic. Ever since Lower Decks premiered, I was kind of hesitant about this more mature, quote-unquote, comedy animated series, but 4 seasons in and I'm in love with this show. And when Hero Within designed a uniform tunic, I couldn't help but jump at the chance. This one in particular is based off of the crossover episode with Strange New Worlds, a more maroon color uniform tunic we're going to be taking a closer look at because that episode, the crossover episode in season 2 of Strange New Worlds, Those Old Scientists, was so wonderfully done. It blended the humor of Lower Decks with Strange New Worlds, and seeing Boimler and Mariner with the cast and crew of Strange New Worlds, with Captain Pike, Number 1, and Spock, was just absolutely wonderful. And I can't recommend that episode enough, or either both of those series enough. I really feel like Lower Decks gets underappreciated and is compared to Rick and Morty too much. But I digress. We're not here for that. We're here to take a look at this I wouldn't even say it's a cosplay piece. No, I'm going to say it. So let's go ahead. We're going to step out so you guys can get a full view of this jacket.
So here we have the uniform in its entirety. I want to point out that I am wearing a Fansets Lower Decks live action version of the com badge, as well as their rank pips. I'll put a link in the description for those. But I don't know if you can see the material. This isn't, like I said, a thin cosplay piece. This is made out of a uniform material, and I'm going to try and adjust it or name it as such throughout the presentation here. I wear it typically on, I would say, spring or fall, even on rainy days, because I really feel like the water would just kind of just roll off of it. I'm not saying it's waterproof, but it does feel like it's something that you could wear on wet days and be fine. This is designed, I'm wearing a medium, I'll say that too. I'm wearing a medium. Again, I'm 5'8" and 85 pounds, and a medium fits me rather snugly, but comfortably. And so it is designed just like in the show, especially in the animated series, where it snaps up to 2 points of the collar and then all the rest down of the chest. So as you can see here, and then we have a zipper on how it's open. We have 2 hidden pockets, one on each side, and there's no more pockets. There's none on the inside, but there is a detail on the inside of this jacket I would like to point out, especially as a fan of the show myself. Property of the USS Cerritos. I really love that detail they put into a lot of their coats and tunics and stuff. It just adds a little finesse, especially to big fans like myself. So one of the details I want to point out in this uniform is that Lower Deck uniforms, on the front of the piece, I have to fasten this back up here to show off this little point. There, I'll wear it like Mariner does. The uniforms tend to come down to a point here towards the front. I don't know how well that comes across. It's a very subtle point in the tunics here, whereas it's much more obvious in the show. That's not honestly a big deal for me. It's a minor point, but again, this isn't a cosplay piece. It's not meant to be one-to-one. Honestly, this is a very practical uniform tunic. So like I said, I would wear it out and be fine. Probably wouldn't wear the com badge just because these aren't meant for cosplay per se, but that, again, that's just me. One of the things they do say is that it is a snug fit. Like I said, I'm wearing a medium. It is comfortably snug, but like the sleeves, I cannot roll it up any further than that. Like I cannot roll them up. It is, but like I said, this is as far as they come up. They do recommend if you want something a looser fit, go a size up than you normally would. I was fine with a medium, and like I said, it fits me perfectly. So let's go in. I'll discuss more of my feelings.
So overall, what do I think of this piece? It is a phenomenal replica of the Lower Decks uniform. They offer, Hero Within offers all 4 colors. I say 4 because you have Command Red, Engineering Yellow, Science Blue, and then Live Action Maroon, which this is the Live Action Maroon. The Command Red is a bit more brighter, in line with the show, because we only saw the Command Red in live action once, so that's the one they based off of, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, it replicates it perfectly. The link is in the description for where you can check it out. Yeah, it is. This is a perfect piece for any Lower Decks fan. And I can't, like I said before, I can't stress this enough. This is not a costume piece. It's not thinly constructed. This is a heavy duty uniform tunic. So, you know, if you're wearing this around con, you might get a little warm. But personally, as a cosplayer, let's face it, we sweat over our costumes. So, you know what? I would absolutely wear this around con, no problem. And I have 2 other versions that are thinly made, so I have options. But you know, check it out. I can't recommend enough. So other than that, folks, can't wait for you to check out my previous videos with the Strange New Worlds jackets. You can check those out on my channel. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And folks, if you honestly appreciate, if you like these videos, please drop a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'll see y'all next cycle. This is Zayun, out.